if she did laugh from the initial reaction, the fact that she didn't cause I imagine you answer the phone and a child says some crazy shit like that. That'll make you giggle at first, but you be like, that don't
But
talk,
at some
like
point,
that.
you're
You know what I'm saying?
yo.
You gotta be like, nah, that's not cool. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't do that over here.
No clearance. What it is, what it ain't. Tell me what it do. It's your boy Tyler, 1/3 of this amazing crew. Welcome to the No Clearance Podcast. I got KC, Queen of the Pod, in the building. Yes, tune into the latest and greatest episode of Dare to Talk. Go to her YouTube after you watch this video, or if you listen on the audio, go to her, whatever it's called, on the audios. Check her out. We also got producer of the pod here in the building, greatest producer of all time. We got Jay in the building. What up, Jay?
What's up?
Pleasure to have all three of us back in the building. I know we got busy lives, so I appreciate this moment, this time and space that we are in. You feel me? Let's get to it, man. Jalen is back with the nerd news. Jalen, our nerd connoisseur. What is going on?
Yes.
In these streets.
All right, so this week, it just came out today as we are recording. They finally dropped the trailer for Stranger Things that comes out Thanksgiving. Was much long anticipated. I know it's the cool thing to talk about. Who cares about Stranger Things? Who cares about it? It's been so long. These kids are like 30 now, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be objective. I'm going to talk about it because we got to admit it is a very popular and important and good big show. Like, people love the shit, even though they talk shit about it. So they dropped their trailer today. And it looks like it was a good trailer in my opinion. It looks like it for real. This the end. This the end game. This is the final season. You get that vibe throughout the whole trailer. They announced this is the final season already, but you get that feeling. You feel like there's some finality coming to this show just based off the trailer itself. You get to see every character. They're showing everything going on. They all look like they're all in their 20s, but it's okay. We're gonna move along with it. You know what I'm saying? I will say it did get me a little more hype for it. I was in that party of like, I mean, who cares? I'm gonna watch it, but who really cares? You know what I'm saying? It's been so long. But it looks good. It looks like it's coming right off the last season. The quality looks good. You know, I'm excited for it. And again, I don't know how to truly feel about this show because of it's taking so long to do 5 seasons. And and the length of the episodes is gonna be crazy long. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna take my time with it. But based off the trailer, I think it's gonna be good. It looks good.
I like that.
In my opinion.
I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy.
I don't know if you guys are going to tune in. I don't know if you guys ever really watched Stranger Things in the past.
I saw season 2. I saw season 2. It was cool. It was cool.
When you say you saw season 2, are you saying you only watched the second season?
Correct. I watched season 2. I liked it, but it just didn't make me want to.
How do you skip season 1?
How you skip season 1? You know what? We're not gonna get into it.
I only watched season 2 of Peacemaker. I love Peacemaker. I got to go back and watch season 1. Sometimes I like it's not we acting like we ain't watched Star Wars where they showed us the end before the beginning. I'm just saying, nothing wrong with what I'm saying.
I when you say it like that, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I just would think because it's a streaming service and it has every episode. It's not like it's not like back in the day. I don't want to get into it again. We get it. It's an hour long. Every show in the world
it's not
is
about that.
long.
It's not about that. It's not about that. Sometimes I feel like because here's my thing about it, and I'm
30 seconds go.
No,
yeah, there we go.
Your latest should always be your greatest, right? So if I like the latest episodes and stuff, it's gonna make me want to go back and be, hey, I want to put the pieces together.
That's not how that works, Tyler. That's not how that works because that happens.
You know what? I'm gonna give Tyler his flowers. He never fails to leave us perplexed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Especially when it comes to entertainment.
That's a skill.
That don't make no damn sense to me, T. That don't make no damn sense to me.
Every season should be better than the next one. So if I watch the latest season,
but that doesn't happen.
You know what? That's good. That's some good television. Let me go back and see what else.
You know what, Jalen? We're gonna leave him with his own.
I'm gonna leave you with that because that don't make no sense to me.
There's
theoretically.
theories.
But Casey, have you watched Stranger Things?
I have. I think I spoke to you about it before. I had no problem with Stranger Things. I watched from season 1. And I just felt like each season it got like further from the plot. I don't know. It's like
I,
when we started talking about Russia and I was like, what like I don't know. It just started to lose me. I don't know.
I will say at some point, it went from a simple show about a little boy that went missing into an alternate world into like
Yeah.
the
That's a big
Russians
leap.
are involved. There's monsters. There's been a monster that's been the main bad guy since the beginning that we had no idea about until the latest season. So like, I don't know. There's little girls with powers and shit. It's gotten. I will say it's one of those shows where every season's gotten bigger than the last, and because it's gotten bigger than the last, they tried to do more. So
Yeah, but I think because they try to do more, sometimes it's like, oh, we're overcompensating. Like
yeah,
it's
just a
not.
little bit. I respect that opinion because
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
a
not
lot
that
of
it's
people have that
bad,
opinion.
but
Yeah,
I just feel
No,
like it was
I
like
thought it was
we're
good
getting
too.
lost. We lost what we started with or from.
I've seen a lot of people say the show should just been one season, the first season, Tyler. If
Really?
just
I
to
mean, I thought the
let you
second
know.
season was
Okay,
some
that's the
solid
last one.
work.
That's the last one.
That's what they say. That's what they
You're right.
say. No, the second season historically,
Mm.
in the series has one of the worst episodes of the series, and is also known to be one of the worst seasons of the series.
Tragic.
I
So,
concur. I agree with it.
so no offense to you, but you should have started
What?
from the beginning.
I never went back and
Um,
watched. the
See,
season.
Yeah,
because
see,
you started with the shittiest
I know.
season.
And the crazy thing is, Tyler, I don't want.
No,
I got one
Jalen,
thing
you
to say.
Hey,
I
look,
got one thing
real
to say.
quick. Go
When you
ahead, go
watch
ahead.
something on Netflix, it automatically starts your season 1, episode 1. So you had to do work to only watch the second season. That's all I
No,
got to say.
facts.
No, I literally would be like, I literally would go down.
You had to go out your way to go to season
Now
2.
I will say this. No, that's not true. That's not true.
No, yep. Especially if you never watched the show before. It's gonna
Yeah,
start
that's
your
true.
episode 1, season 1 of every show.
I watched
Um,
season 2, man. That
But
shit's
yeah, I
crazy.
mean, I like Stranger Things. Like I said,
Mm.
I mean, I have a thing where I need to finish stuff that I started. So if they're gonna do a final season, I'm gonna give it the respect to watch the final season of the show. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
that.
Like,
I like
even
that.
if I don't really, not really feeling it. But last season, I was like, I said the same shit I said before this season as I did last season. I'm not really feeling it. It's been mad long. I fucking loved it. So I don't know. I don't know. They just know they cooking. They cooking with grease over there on Stranger Things. So
Okay.
they dropped the trailer. Comes out Thanksgiving. Let's see if it's good. It looked good to
I
me.
mean, that's
It
a
looks
smart
same
time
quality.
to drop it too.
That is
Well,
a great time.
also my
For
other
kids come
thing
back
is,
from college, they ain't got shit to do.
yeah, exactly. My other thing is, when shows take long periods of time in between seasons,
Yeah.
and it looks worse, it's like, what the fuck was you doing? So at least it looks same quality. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unlike one of these animes I've been watching, it took a 6-year break. The new season came out, and you could tell they just half-assed it.
Tragic.
It's a little disappointing.
Sorry to
You know
hear
what I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
I don't want to talk about that
R.I.P.
anime.
to the
It's
anime.
dead to me. But yeah, that's Jalen Nerd News.
Jalen's Nerd News.
Shout out
man.
Stranger Things.
And before we get into KC's tea, we want to let you know this episode is brought to you by the Patreon. Make sure you go to patreon.com/noclearance for the convo. Before the convo. KC, before you get into your tea, Mac, you mind if we do these picks real quick?
Come
Or
on,
would
let's
you
run
like to
them.
do the tea?
Now let's run these picks.
All right, let's run the picks,
Rolling.
man. Thursday night football game.
Okay.
Tonight, Baltimore Ravens versus the Miami Dolphins. Both teams have 2 wins. However, the Ravens have 5 losses and the Dolphins have 6. The Ravens had a bye week. So,
God damn.
but there's hope for Baltimore. There is hope for Baltimore,
Okay.
KC, because Lamar Jackson is back tonight. Lamar Jackson has not been playing.
Injured.
He's been hurt. He is back tonight. And the game is in Miami. And where is Lamar Jackson from?
Miami.
Liberty City.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
I think he's from Liberty City. I know he's from that Miami area. I might have it wrong about Liberty
Got
City.
you.
Fun fact, Lamar Jackson voted for Trump.
How do we know this?
I seen something that said that he voted for Trump. Just
Shut up.
I see something.
Just shut up. KC, what is your pick?
We got to fact check that Trump shit though.
I'm saying.
Like, Let's fact check that.
You
That's
can't just
like
be
calling
yelling this
somebody's
shit
mom.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like calling
exactly.
somebody's mom a
I
hoe.
see
You don't
some.
do
I
that.
see some. I see some.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. It sounds like he's coming off of an injury. He's probably gonna be hungry.
You're
So
gonna be
I'll
hungry.
go
It's gonna be
Baltimore.
hungry.
And two, his brain is mush. You can't,
Uh,
that poor boy.
your Pats, your Patriots, man. Pats playing the Falcons in New England. The Falcons are 3
We
and 4, and the
rolling.
Patriots are 6 and 2 on a
That's
roll
right.
right now with
We
Drake
back.
May at quarterback.
I don't want to say we're back,
KC,
but we're doing well.
KC, who
Now
you
we
got?
back, Casey. We back.
I don't want to get
Oh,
too excited, Jalen.
my picture. KC, who you got?
We back.
Patriots. That's
Yeah, of
easy.
course. Come on, Casey. Come on. You know.
I like that for you. I like that for you. Uh,
I appreciate that, Tyler. I know that took a lot.
Eagles got a bye week, so I ain't tripping on nothing this week. You know what I'm saying? We got a good game. We got the let's go Indianapolis Colts versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Colts are looking pretty legit this year. They're 7-1. Ever since
Okay.
our boy Dombro moved to Indianapolis, all those teams have been playing well. And we got the
And that
Pittsburgh
lady been on the
Steelers.
sideline like crazy.
True. Pittsburgh Steelers at 4-3. So KC, the owner of the Colts passed away, and he handed the team down to his daughters. One of the daughters literally
I did see this.
sit on the
I do
sideline
know
with the
this.
earpiece and
She's
listen
been
to
on
the
the field.
coaches. She locked in. She making sure them niggas is working, not talking about their wives on the job. So KZ, between the Colts and the Steelers, Colts 7-1,
I'll go
Steelers
Colts.
4-3. Who you got? I feel you. I like it. I like it. And they got
Colts.
second best running
I,
back in the league.
I got a confirmed story about the Colts.
The
About the
owner
owner.
voted for Trump.
No. The owner had somewhat of a drug problem.
Oh, for sure.
Came to Massachusetts. Came to Massachusetts to go to rehab. I know somebody who used to work at that rehab, and the day old boy came in, he showed up in a limo full of women, high as a kite.
Because I mean, if
And-
I'm gonna go to rehab,
and he
I
showed
gotta
up.
do one last hurrah. I do.
He gets out the limo, fills out his pockets, pull out a bag of coke, threw it in the limo, and was like, "All right, let's go." And went to rehab.
Fuck it. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
May he rest in peace. We got the Chiefs
That's my
versus the
story.
Bills,
Yeah, R.I.P.
which is always a entertaining game. Chiefs are 5-3. Buffalo Bills are 5-2. The game is in Buffalo.
Chiefs and the Bills.
Big shout out to Josh Allen. Big shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen and the Bills, they cannot beat the Chiefs for some reason. They beat them in the regular season, but boy, they can't get them in the playoffs. But we'll see how it go. KC, who you got?
Okay. I'm trying to process all that.
The Chiefs
My
and the
bad.
Bills.
Chiefs versus the Bills.
Chiefs versus
The game is in Buffalo. That's the Bills.
Okay.
Game's in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams have 5 wins.
Oh, okay. Chiefs. That's the one with the white guy, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the one with the white guy. Yup. I know exactly
Okay,
who you're talking
Bills. And I know
I
I'm
respect
probably
it.
not right.
I
but
respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I
And that's
respect
KC's picks, man. Let's get into the tea. KC, what's happening out here in these streets? Clink, 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 clink.
Clink your cups, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought Love Island drama was done, you are mistaken. The drama continues. So I believe it was sometime this week, Huda found herself on live with her new bae. I believe his first name is Trey or something like that. Really not, significant.
I think it's
in my
Lewis.
opinion. Lewis, Trey, whatever. They were on live, right? And we know that Huda has fans that are, how can we say, they're not colorblind. And they are those who make comments that are very, I would say, beyond salacious. It's just like very distasteful. And Huda is not someone that corrects her fans, right? Because
Mhm.
it's one thing, like, you can't control what other people say and do, but you can, make a stance and let it be known that it's wrong. So on this
Mhm.
live, there was somebody who called, and it sounded like a child, and made a comment about Alandria being a NER. strong ER, and
Mm,
this was on a
mm,
phone that Huda
mm,
and I think Lewis had between them directly to their ear. And
mm.
after this child said this, there was laughter that was shared, and then it was just like, I don't know. It was laughter, and it kind of like that was a moment and opportunity for them to be like, nah, that's not okay. That's not cool. But they left and then kept going or kept, with their life.
Acting like
Then
it didn't happen. That's what it was.
then trying to kind of play it off like it didn't happen.
Mm.
Then she took some time to come up with a quote unquote apology, but it was very half-assed, and it very much so was like, woe is me. Her apology was bullshit. And Alandria, I will say I appreciated how she took this moment and is like, hey, if we're gonna have attention on me, I'm gonna make sure that we're doing some action behind it. And so she wrote a thoughtful apology, and was not apology but statement, basically saying like, hey, this is nothing new. It's unfortunate and it's sad that we are still in this point in time where I even have to make a statement about something like that, and where we could even mix laughter with somebody calling somebody else a slur in this day and age. But she's like, I am going to continue to thrive, and if you are looking to support other black establishments, networks, HBCUs, and things of that nature, I'm gonna drop them here below. And she posted all the foundations that people can donate to in ways that uplift, black people, instead of having us I don't know. I
Did,
can't. I mean,
didn't Huda say she's also going to donate money to the NAACP?
here's the thing. I think all money is not good.
Why?
And so I really would much rather you be a person of, I
No,
don't know.
she's old. She needs to do community service. Fuck that
Yeah,
money
Yeah,
shit.
like
You need to
yeah.
get your ass out here in the
I
streets.
think to a certain,
Hmm.
you get to a certain point where it's like money's not gonna cover it. Like you
It's
Yeah.
not
need to,
enough.
I
Yeah,
I need minutes. I need hours of your time.
yeah, yeah.
But for her to double down and be like, we didn't hear what they said, and it was very clear as day. Like the phone was to your ear. You heard what was said.
Yeah.
You even laughed about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my thing is, even if she did laugh from the initial reaction, the fact
Mm,
that she didn't cause I imagine you answer the phone and a child says some crazy shit like that. That'll make you
mm.
giggle at first, but you be like, nah, that shit, nah, that don't
But
fly,
at
don't talk
some
like that.
point, you're
You know what I'm
like,
saying? You
yo,
gotta be like, nah, that's not cool. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it in the moment.
That's all it took. That's all it
Yeah,
would have took for real.
that's all it would have took.
and
That's
and,
the
and I And
It
the
don't make
thing,
no
I
sense.
think the thing that's more frustrating is that Huda is always finding herself in some shit like this. Like
Yeah.
it's always, this is not the first time. She's somebody that wants to scream and cry victim, but then when you hold her accountable, it's like, oh, woe is me. No, what you did was dead wrong. And the fact that you're gonna sit here and post these pictures on your Instagram like you were crying and you're devastated. At this point, she uses her white woman tears a little too
Mm.
often for me.
What is Huda?
She
She,
is, I think she's Middle Eastern.
Mm.
Okay.
So
So
she's and it's even worse because it's like people are like, oh, she's a brown girl. And here's the thing. This is why this saying will never go out of style. Skin folk, not all skin folk are kin folk. Just because you are somebody that got a little pigment doesn't
mhm.
mean you down.
Just because you brown don't mean you can be around. That's all I got to say. Just because you brown
Boom.
don't mean
Side
you can be
note,
around.
side note, I really don't be liking these shows
Mm,
for the fact that they only be having like one black woman and
Mm-hmm.
expecting
well,
her to find a match with the other only black man on the show. And it's damn near like,
impossible.
what the fuck do you expect? I need an
Exactly.
all black Love Island. That shit would go
Ooh.
crazy.
That
An
would,
all
the
black, just
amount
an
of
all black
ratings that
dating
would
show.
do.
You
And
know what I'm
it could
saying?
be,
Yeah.
and it could be, you could get folk
It don't gotta be Love
from
Island.
London. Bro, you could bring them in from all over the world.
And when we
Yeah,
say
semantics here, but I need,
all black love show, I'm not talking about popping a fucking balloon.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I'm not
need
yeah.
talking about
I need
nothing
something a
ratchet.
little less cheap.
I'm
I
talking
don't.
about when they go
Let's have a
Love Is Blind
respectable
one
black
year.
love dating show. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Not
go.
Love Island.
When they go
Let's
Love Is
have like
Blind
a
one year, when they go Too Hot, I want an all black Too Hot to Handle, all that shit,
yeah.
all of
You
them.
Mm-hmm.
know. The
at
craziest
least
thing
one
I ever
season, because
seen.
they be disrespecting the black women specifically. It'd be like,
Oh, they always
why do
do.
y'all
They
bring one
target.
black
Yeah.
woman on here and then they
Mm-hmm.
try to step out, talk to a white boy or something, and it's clear these boys clearly don't see her beauty, and I feel like it's strictly because of the skin color. Because I'm like, y'all
Yeah.
niggas is tripping.
Y'all be tripping.
I'm telling you.
Y'all be tripping. Cause I didn't watch Love Island, but every sister I seen on the show,
My goodness.
goodness gracious. And,
And so
and
it's just
Olandria may not been my favorite sister on the show, but
But
she's
you
still
can't
fine.
deny. You can't
She's
deny
still
that she's
fine.
fine.
Yeah,
Like
she's still
she
fine.
is fine as
You
hell.
see,
There's
you see her
no.
put them sunglasses around her waist. Crazy work. I was a new trend. I seen it. I went on. When I seen that earlier today. I assumed it might be your TT Casey. So
Yeah.
I went on down a rabbit hole on like Love Island folk to
Yeah.
try and get some more context behind this.
Mm.
And I seen Orlandria do this sunglass thing, and I was like, golly, they had a snatched waist. But anyways,
I'm trying to tell you.
but
I
yeah,
say
that's all
all
I
this.
wanted to say.
These shows in general kind of suck, in my opinion. They
I
they
don't
they
think
do a
they're-
terrible job casting. They cast like the worst type of people.
I mean, they cast entertaining. They cast entertaining people. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
and to play Tyler's advocate, I get it. You want to put people on the show that's gonna make it clickbait. That's gonna make people want to keep watching.
Mm-hmm.
As much as we all can say we couldn't stand Huda, we would watch every time and be like, okay, this is the time she's getting
But she
voted
did.
off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, they're kicking her off. Wait, what do you mean she's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the stuff that reality TV needs almost in order for it to like feat its purpose, which is you want people to continue to watch. You want the viewership to go up. So I can't even fault them to a certain extent. It's more so, Huda, you have the platform you do, use that and use it for good.
And we all know people be weird on live. A lot of those people, these kids, it's
Strange.
because a lot of kids go. It's mostly the kids who be on live and stream and just watching lives and commenting, and they just say whatever the fuck that comes to their mind. Half the time they be saying shit just to say shit so they could get their comment could get seen by the person. So like there's a lot of like streamers and stuff who's has to like really like police their comment section or whatever it's called. I think it is a comment section or the chat, because people go on there and just say ignorant racist shit. It's a very common thing on live. So like Huda knowing this, because it's a thing that's not like, it's not a secret. They talk about every couple weeks you hear somebody had to address their audience for someone saying some ignorant shit on their chats.
Correct.
So the fact that she didn't say something right then and there and then put out some apology that obviously was written by her PR team and then talking about donating to the NAACP. Like, donate to NAACP, what is this, the 90s? Like, what the fuck what is that gonna do? That's what white people used to do back in the day when they would say some racist shit. I'm gonna donate to the NAACP.
And it's so, to Tyler's point, it's beyond that. Like, your money is not, we're good on that. We need more. It's like almost like, okay, I said the thing. Let me put my money in the swear jar. You know, that's what it feels like.
How about you do the fucking
genuine.
work? Like Tyler said, do the work. Do some community service. Go, but also, I don't want that girl around black folk. She ain't a role model.
Like she's gonna be a poison.
Yeah, like
I'm telling you.
She fine and all, but she kind of suck as a person, like from what we've seen.
Yeah.
From what we've seen, she could in real life be like a regular person, because a lot of times these famous people are
wouldn't even want to know. Wouldn't even want to meet her.
But like, hey, you know what? Fuck that girl. That's what I gotta say. Fuck her.
Oh, and then lastly, before I dip about my tea time, shout out to K1 and Kaylani. Congratulations, they're together officially. We saw the music video, nigga. We knew.
Is that how you say that artist name?
Is that how you say it?
I thought it was Quan.
I thought it was Quan.
No.
Oh, so they dating?
Yeah.
You know the way they was touching lips, because I don't count that as kissing. They was touching lips.
No. There was
like tugging. Like it was.
They were like swallowing each other's bottom lip.
Disgusting.
You don't do that with just a regular music. That ain't business.
Yeah, that was gross. It wasn't even like that was like the most unsexy, sexy kiss I ever seen in my life.
Casey, can I ask you? Do you like
Yeah.
Quan's music? Because I'm respectfully, I'm not a fan.
I love her music.
She got a
Yeah.
catchy tune.
You know what? I think for her, I think she is, and I don't like to compare artists because I know they're like each their own, flavor and shit. But she kind of gives me that old Kehlani vibe. So I fuck with Kehlani when she had mixtapes. Like I had to
Uh-huh.
like go on SoundCloud to hear her. She gives me that vibe, but a little more mysterious and a little more like cocky, if that makes sense. Like she's very
Okay.
sure of herself and like what she brings. I love
I
her
may just
music.
have to listen to it. Maybe I wasn't open
I
to
like that one
receiving.
You
song.
I
you, you
listened to
gotta
her.
the album in the whole is really good, Tyler.
You sure?
Front
I
to back
listened to
is
her.
solid.
I listened to. She did an interview with Nadeska. It was on Apple Music. So
Mm,
the interview process on Apple Music. They'll play songs in between and all this stuff.
yeah.
And I was just like, this shit ain't good. But it could have been that could have been just
Tyler,
that time and place.
well, you know
I gotta
what?
run it back.
Because you was listening to the interview, you probably don't like her personality, and that's probably what it
No,
is.
no. She was cool. She was cool. I honestly, Ace, and look, I say this respectfully. I thought she was a nigga for a long time. I
I thought it
just
was a
found out
fella
she was
too.
a girl.
I
I
thought
just
she was
found
a
out she
fella
was a
too.
woman. I had no
Not a
idea.
fella.
I thought she was a fella.
Nope. She has a
Hey,
pussy and she
Look, I'm
likes
looking at the
pussy.
cover like nigga wearing a suit, no
She
skirt,
ain't
No,
no
the
my.
cover.
9 to 5.
Here's the thing. The cover's kind of hard. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Let me look up
simplistic,
this
but it's
cover.
like you
Yeah.
did that.
Well, we in the music. We in Tyler's turntables now that we're getting into it. Shout out to K. Is the K-Line drop an album yet, or is it coming?
She's
I think
dropping
she.
another single.
I know she dropped
I
a remix for Folded with a whole bunch of people on there. I gotta listen to that jump.
She dropped
Yeah.
because people been dropping remixes for
I
that
think
like
Tank
crazy.
is on it. It was great.
I think Tank did a remix. Yeah.
Real quick, because I ain't want to take over Jay. I ain't want to invade Jay's section, but shout out to Vince Staples. Vince Staples show dropping November 6th on Netflix.
Oh, it's
I'm
coming
getting
Is
back.
that.
this?
Yeah,
The
season
Vince
2,
Staples
November
show.
Yeah.
6th. Yeah, Vince Staples
Damn,
show.
we waited a long time for
It's
season
been a
2.
couple of years. I forgot about it for a minute.
Love that. I love Vince Staples show. So shout out to that. Shout out to him, man. Just expanding the brand for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it, man. Halle Bailey dropped an album, Love, or something like that. This is my one listen review. I thought it sounded really good. She has a beautiful voice. We all knew she was going to talk about a lot of things in the album. But I'm very proud of. I'm happy for her, and I'm happy she put out this music. I think she some of the songs, great songwriting. And mind you, it's just off of one listen, so that's why I'm just speeding through this. I do think it deserves some ears. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Halle Bailey. Also want to give a big shout out to Leon Thomas for the Folks EP. The boy did it again. I think the best song on there, My Muse. At least it's the most catchy. I love My Muse. 5 More Minutes, another one that go hard. I love the fact that he was just like, hey man, the band gonna play today. You know what I'm saying? It really gives you a whole band feel. A quick what's it, like 6 songs? I think it's a quick 6 or 7. He's look, he's what? Is he 2 or 3 albums in now? I think he's 2
He's
albums
like,
in with an EP or
think
3
it's
albums in with it.
it's
2 with the EP. No.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 with
Well,
the EP.
no.
Electric
2
Dust.
with the EP.
He got a lot of
No,
projects.
my bad. Apparently he got one from 2018. So he got these 3 albums in with an EP on top of the songwriting that he's
So
done and the features
what was his album before
for
the
Electric
joint?
Dust.
Before,
Apparently this joint called Genesis. But that was in 2018, so it might just be like, I don't know. His coming out party was Electric Dust though. I'm gonna just start right there. So let's just say 2 albums in the EP. The man is here to stay. If we talking male R&B, he's
hey,
He
you know
has to be
what?
in the
Chris
conversation.
Brown Chris Brown's kind of a pop. He's kind of over the R&B stage right at this point. So
Chris Brown has
I'll
transcended.
never leave Chris Brown out of it. But I'm just saying, if we talking R&B,
Mm-hmm.
the latest and greatest, I think you got to put Leon Thomas somewhere, at the top when we talking male R&B.
Here's the thing about Chris, not taking anything away from him, but I think to Jalen's point, he's transcended. Like I think when he started out, cool R&B kind of pop vibes, but he's now done so many genres where it's like we can't just limit him to just R&B.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to
He's in
compare
that
him to
lane.
Michael Jackson and all, because
Yeah.
he's no Michael Jackson, but like he's one of
Not too
those type of
much.
artists like where it's like you don't really consider like you just be like Chris Brown. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
and
Like,
then we feel it. Well,
like,
okay, all right. I'm not gonna say her name.
like Beyonce. I'm not saying he's Beyonce
I was
level.
gonna say it, but
No, he's
somebody
not.
who
But
is
like
their own genre.
they're their
Somebody
own.
who
They're
is
their
genre.
own. He's
Somebody
Chris
who
Brown's
is
his
their own
own
genre.
shit. He's not
Chris
Beyonce
Brown,
level. I'm not saying he is as good as Beyonce, but
not
Okay.
even
he's
there.
that type of artist. There's levels to it, of course. There's levels to it.
He's on the lower tier,
Thank
Casey.
you,
I don't
Tyler.
want to get
There's
you all.
levels to it. There's levels to it, and but he's on that. He's that
He's
Yeah.
type of
approaching.
artist.
He's on
Yeah.
the way there.
I
Yeah.
say all
I don't
that
even
to
think
say
he is. I think he's at his peak. He's at his he's at his
he
peak
might
right
have
now.
after this tour. You
Well-
might have said he's reached his peak powers. You
Yeah,
looking
he's
at
at
this
his
tour? It's
peak.
one of the highest grossing tours of all time.
Yeah.
I think he's up there with Taylor Swift in regards to the money
Like-
that's being made.
Oh,
Like
wow.
even white
Kinda
artists,
crazy.
even white artists have their like people who are like, it's just that's who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that. I don't know that many white artists, but you know, but like,
Screaming.
I have a take on the Halle Bailey album.
What's your take, sir?
Whoa. Stop the press.
I like Halle more than Chloe. Makes better
I
music.
think we
Chloe.
all do respectfully.
I
No
perso-
disrespect. None.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
I personally also think they both aren't that great alone. I feel like their best music is together.
You're right.
I feel like
But that
they
I
need
mean,
to
look,
come back
we
together.
need a Chloe and Halle. Yeah, they need to come
They
back.
need to come back together because because like it's like having lemonade. You gotta have sugar and you gotta have the lemon and the water. If you just have lemon and water, you have a lemon water. If you just have
It's-
sugar and water, you just have sugar
Sugar
water.
water.
You gotta bring it all together.
Nice metaphor, Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
Great
That's how
job.
I feel.
Great
That's
job.
what-
Great
KC, you
job.
was looking at me at first like, what is this?
I was
thing?
thinking
Yeah.
say, and speaking of Beyonce,
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
somebody say
yeah.
lemonade, I don't even think of the drink first. I think of Beyonce's
No,
album.
I
So
think
when you
it
said
was-
lemonade, I was like,
Well, that's
what
why I
you
use
talking
lemonade as an analogy because you know she's they're supposed to be her proteges. They ain't really proteges.
No, hey,
Unless
and this
they're together.
this is what I'm gonna say about this album.
Mm.
This is what I'm saying about Chloe's album. For them to be under her tutelage, how do we not get Beyonce features on these albums?
Because
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
think go Casey.
You got to think it's already a lot of pressure to be under the woman, right? Like you are on Parkwood. That's a lot of pressure that comes with that. I think that maybe Beyonce is like, I don't want to overshadow you on your own shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that you're under me, whatever. I don't want to come on a track and kill it and then I outshine you. And I take away from your moment. Right?
Also,
You know what I mean?
I respect.
Also,
it.
when's the last time
what I
Beyonce
think of
featured?
it.
Beyonce
Last
don't
time
feature
Beyonce
no
featured
more.
with Nicki? No, Meg Stallion remix.
Meg, yeah.
Yeah,
Savage.
that was 5
Um,
years ago.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now look. I know. Here's the thing. I got halfway through Ty Dolla Sign's album. I didn't finish it yet. I'm just let y'all know because I saw that Hit Boy and the Alchemist dropped an album called Goldfish. And I just feel like this album is not getting enough praise for what these two brothers are doing. So we got Hit Boy and Alchemist, two of hip hop's best producers of the time. And Alchemist, one of hip hop's greatest producers of all time. This man has played a part in Mobb Deep, Locks, Jadakiss, and then comes into this age with the Currency, Freddie Gibbs. He just did an album with Larry June.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas decided, hey man, they've been setting this up for a long time. That they just gonna come in and rap on each other's beats, right? Shout out to Hit Boy, who started with his Surfer Drown series. Also, he rapped on Nas's King's Disease 2, right? First time I heard him was on the King's Disease 2 feature. I said, I didn't even know the nigga could rap. This nigga just been making 5 beats, getting Grammys and all this stuff. And so it's been a good 4 or 5 years in the making that we've gotten to this point with the Goldfish album. And so this is something I feel like, and maybe I could be wrong, I don't think I've ever seen two producers collab to make their own rap album. Has anybody heard of this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I mean,
I feel like this is way more historic than people giving it credit for.
there's not that many
what I'm saying?
producers who rap.
I was just
Exactly.
about to say, yeah.
And I must say, now mind you, Alchemist has a very interesting style. It feels very old school, almost DMX like. Um, where he breaks it up. He breaks up each like bar for bar. And then you got somebody like Hip Hop who's just constantly just flowing through it. The way he rhymes almost reminds you of like a Big Sean type of rhyme scheme, right? But I just feel like this is one of the more smoother albums, more joints you could ride to, just easy listens. And as someone who's been a fan of what Hit Boy's done through production and rapping on his own joints, to me, this is one of the better albums of the year. This ain't up there with clips. This ain't no clip shit. This ain't Cardi or nothing. But if you just looking for like, damn, what does a good hip hop album sound like? Goldfish is there. I'm waiting now. They recorded a short film to go with the movie. I'm waiting on that. They dropped 2 music videos. They even had a Havoc feature, which was kind of cool since Alchemist worked with Mobb Deep. But I'm just saying, for those who don't know, for those who ain't heard, man, check out Goldfish. Ride with it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. Like, it's a very, to me, just a smooth, enjoyable album, man. So shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Alchemist.
He gotta do better at marketing. Cause you're the only person I know who ever talks about Hit Boy T. And I didn't even
I
know
mean,
his albums be dropping.
Hit Boy, yeah, he kind of just be putting them out there. I follow him,
Yeah.
so he kind of just be putting them out there. He did a the boy just be churning out music though. So I feel like for most people, like, yo, he's done albums with Big Sean, right? So we all know him from the production. So sometimes I feel like the rap part is more like, I do this for myself. And if people, people gonna get
Fuck
to
with
it
it,
when
it's
they get
cool.
to it. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though. I felt like this project deserved a proper marketing run. I'm just not sure. I'm
I
not
haven't
sure if
even
it got
seen
it,
like
but
I haven't even seen like the hip hop pages talk about it.
yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro. This
Yeah,
album's
it's
good,
just
man.
I feel like that's how I try to stay locked in with like new album stuff. I follow all the hip hop pages, and I feel like they don't ever give Hit Boy his respect.
I don't know why, because honestly, he's probably the best producer out right now. He probably is number one. I mean, you got the legends. This is the same conversation we having with the whole Leon Thomas Chris Brown. You got the legends, for real. We get it, for real, right? Kanye, woody wop, right? But when we talking about producers who have been or active, constantly doing stuff, you can't tell me any other producer that is constantly making hits for our top tier lyricists or top tier artists right now. I mean, Hit Boy done made his for Beyonce. That nigga made the beat for niggas in Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And that nigga
Well,
was 18 when he did that shit. So it's
uh,
like, yo, well, maybe not 18.
interesting.
Nigga was
but he
pretty
was
young when he
younger.
did
Yeah, he was
Niggas for
younger.
Paris. And so it's like, man, the boy really don't get that much love. And I know we got Metro Boomin out here, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. He is right there. But if we looking at discography, we're looking at awards. This nigga got Nas' first Grammy.
He did
Like
That's
drop
insane.
Nas is not getting a Grammy without the Hit Boy
That's
production.
insane.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if he decides to make a rap album and then do it with Alchemist when they rapping over each other's beats, which mind you, they
Yeah.
dropped the EP a couple years ago, like 3 songs where they did it. They did it on his first Surfer Drown album. I just feel like this one, it was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the short movie. I've been trying to find it. I don't know if they ain't released it yet, but the trailer look fun. So shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Alchemist. I may or may not tell y'all about the Ty Dolla Sign album later, but it's fun. It's a fun album. You know how Ty Dolla Sign is. Nigga just party. Nigga just be
Okay.
wanting to have sexual
I was
relations.
gonna say, Ty Dolla Sign he's another one that's on cocaine. He just be on cocaine, sleeping with white women. That's what.
Well,
That all in joint, that all in song though is hard with the reggae sample.
Ty
What's that
Dolla
song?
Sign that I fuck with Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah, everybody know how I feel about Ty Dolla.
What you call it? Judging off this, how you. I have a question. I feel like this could turn into a whole podcast. Um, if Hit Boy is such a good producer, and I know you said the Kanye's, is Kanye still a good producer? He's put out more bad stuff than good stuff?
I mean, production wise, we've never said he failed.
Here's the thing. I feel like when other artists describe working with Kanye, I don't think he's bad. I think he doesn't know when to like leave it alone. Like he constantly touches it and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know like, yo, this sounds good. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of those producers that feel like, oh, I can make it better. And it's like,
Yeah.
by making it better, it's like, oh, you're making it worse. And
Yeah.
if you're looking for an example of this, I would say Tiana Taylor. Like
Yeah,
that
the laser
album.
beams.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Like the songs were either too short or no, they were too short. And it's just like you can't, as a producer, your job is to produce the talent. And
Are
what
you
the
referring to
talent
keep the
wants.
same energy?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Now
still
you
very-
now respectfully,
I'm,
KC.
I'm still
respectfully.
upset about that album, but
You know, in my opinion, as much as I hate that it was short, that is her best album.
sure.
For sure.
I'm
agree.
not taking anything away from her, but imagine how much better it would have been had those motherfuckers been longer.
I mean, true, but you know, she came
You know
back.
what I mean?
She had control. She came back on the next album. She had control, and we like.
No,
This
I'm not
shit ain't that.
saying.
Yeah. She
I'm
did
not
drop
saying.
another album recently too that nobody cared about.
Well, first of all,
It's a
I have
visual
a
album.
problem.
You gotta watch.
I have a problem when somebody tells me they're retiring Jay-Z,
Yeah.
and then they come back with some music.
Well, the crazy thing about Jay-Z retiring is he retired and then he kept going for 10 more years. Tiana Taylor
Like-
retired, made a whole thing about it. I'm retiring early, and then
That's the
and then
thing.
dropped
You
the
made a
album.
whole stink about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm not appreciated and da da da. Okay, girl.
Then Jay-Z.
All right.
Jay-Z's was a little different. Jay-Z was like, you know what, I want to do other things. You know, I'm getting married.
I have an
retired.
issue. I have an issue with that. Don't say you're gonna retire and then drop some shit.
Hey,
Like
Tiana
because
Taylor might get an Oscar.
it gives that you trying to finagle. You trying to get some
I
publicity.
think,
She
but
didn't
I
stick
think,
with the album. I mean, she
I
didn't stick
also
with acting.
feel like, all right,
killing
and
it.
we going in and out of things, but I feel like Tiana Taylor. Shit, this would be our main topic. But I feel like Tiana Taylor used the music to move forward in other parts of her career. So
Okay, that's
like
valid.
this last album is technically, I wouldn't recommend listening to this last album. You have to watch it.
I was gonna say,
It is a visual album because the last album is hella skits. There's a
yeah,
whole bunch of women saying stuff in between each song.
they
and
had
it's
back-to-back
really-
skits.
It's meant to be
Oh.
watched. And so I think she's working on production. I think she has a production company. I think she does a lot of things with videos and stuff. So I think it's just a lot of we working on stuff for the business and a lot of things in between. You know,
She is in her acting bag. After 1,000-to-1, it put her on the map. She gonna be able to.
For sure.
And then with this latest movie, one battle after another, she gonna be she gonna get an Oscar. We gonna see her in more movies.
but
Congratulations.
to answer your question, Jay, I think production wise, man, I don't think we ever got a bad beat from Kanye. I mean, even the
No.
nigga was still dropping hits.
Yeah.
Even when we didn't like the nigga, he was still coming out. Like there was times I
Donda
forgot
was decent.
the jump Vulture 1 and 2. I think a couple
Yeah.
hits came out of those. So
I
it's
think the
like,
first Vultures, I don't know. I don't remember the second one having anything too big.
the second one had the jump with that was with Ty Dolla $ign, right?
I think they both were with Tyler Dolla $ign.
I was about to say they both had tie.
They had a big falling out after.
I know.
I would've too.
My God.
Carnival. So Carnival came out of Vultures 1.
Yeah, Vultures 1, yeah.
And Carnival went crazy.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah, nothing from Vultures 2 that I can like look at and tell you was a good song.
Yeah, no, not one bit.
You know.
Not one
You
bit.
know. But I mean, he's still, you know, he is who he is, bro.
Yeah. He got a new documentary coming out too. Don't make him look good.
I've been hearing a lot. It's funny.
Who,
I've listened to
Kanye?
two.
Yeah, he got a new documentary coming out.
I
This
listened to
man
two
is in
interviews.
psychosis and not getting help.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to two interviews on Breakfast Club. This dude Marco Plus and Jonathan something. I've been meaning to listen to their albums, but both of them was like, man, I grew up on Kanye when he was saying. They literally said the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up on Kanye when he was saying. I was like, yeah, it's
This
crazy.
new
time that
documentary
we
don't make
living
him
in,
look
bro.
good. It makes him look bad.
Yeah.
Makes the
Yeah.
Kardashians look good.
Well,
Hey, good for them.
Yeah.
and on that note,
On that note, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Big shout out to everybody who support. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit the like button. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of that Halle Bailey album or what you think of any of the subjects we talked about today. Are you looking forward to the Stranger Things show? You know what I'm saying? Do you think Huda went too far? You feel me? You know, let us know in the comments, man. Shout out to Dare to Talk. Make sure you tune into the latest Dare to Talk episode featuring
subscribe. I'm
Romario.
just 5
Subscribe.
away from having 100.
Oh, subscribe to her
Subscribe.
YouTube channel, please.
Subscribe.
And make sure
Subscribe.
if you want to hit a convo before the convo, go to patreon.com/noclearance for more content from us. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Stay black.
Stay blessed.
Peace.
Peace out.